Hi guys, Larry Gebhart here, Ridgetop Exteriors. Hey, I know you guys are going to have some questions and answers today, and we're going to talk a little bit about Ridgetop, but if you don't mind, I'd like to bring you over to the original employee. I want to start here and let you know this is the very first vehicle we had. So the way it first started was in my basement, and had myself and a desk. Back then it was mainly roofing that we were doing. We started dabbling a little bit in siding in 2002. Back in 2002, this was the hottest thing ever. And I couldn't believe when I picked it up and I drove it off the lot. Basically, this was my mobile office, and this is what I worked out of. On the sales end of things, on the production end of things, this was everything. So I have a real good story on this vehicle here, and this was recent, probably the last 4 or 5 years ago. Got a call from a bank that this truck was involved in a bank robbery. And basically what happened was someone had came here to our office, hot-wired the truck, went to the bank up the street, took a chain in the back, tied it to the ATM machine, and yanked it out of the wall and dragged it down the road. So this is the infamous bank robbing vehicle. Well, the name was actually chosen by, originally I had a partner, so I wrote up a business plan. He came together as a partner. He came up with the name. He had been in the business for 20 years already, had all the experience, everything in place. And then back then, marketing was very easy. It was the phone book. Here in Madison, it came out January 1st. I had signed a contract the beginning of December for our book to come out January 1. And basically on Christmas Eve, he called me and said, I'm gonna take a different position with a different company. And you're basically on your own. So that's where the actual name came from. Loved the name, it stuck, and we stayed with it. Plus we had already signed a contract with the logo in there. When I was in high school, during the summertime, I'd worked with my uncle in the roofing business. And as I got older and had a marketing company, was looking for a new business, roofing was what excited me and what I really enjoyed doing during those summer days. So that's how I got started in the roofing business. The demand for the service that we were providing was more than I could actually do myself individually. So we started hiring employees at that time. Today we're at employees, I think we're north of 160 employees. You know, it's great. The great thing about my job is to see new employees come in and them grow and see their families grow. And those are the things for me at this age that are exciting. So the way that Florida came about was we used to chase storms nationally. So if there was a hailstorm in a certain location, we would go check it out. If there was enough jobs there to be done, we would go set an office up there. Had worked with a gentleman there that retired, moved to Florida, called me up, said, listen, we need to visit. I think that Florida would be a good market for you. The way that you guys handle your customer service, the way you do things, we don't quite see that in Florida from every company. So I came down, we met, went through the process, talked to him about it, and we decided to open our first office up in Tampa. And I believe that was about 7 years ago. Currently, we've just opened another location in the Orlando area. That's a brand new one for us. We're super excited about it. The mission and goal since starting has not really changed much. It's been more redefined to what we focus on. It's always been based upon customer service and providing good customer service.
Customer service, that's the main thing that we pride ourselves on here at Ridgetop. Down from the employees all the way to the crews is the customer service, and that's what really has helped us grow in this business.
The customer service is number one as far as our business is concerned, and I enjoy that very much so. And especially, turning around customers that maybe had a bad experience with another company or what have you. If we can turn them around, make them happy, well, in return, that makes me happy.
I never thought Ridgetop would get this big. Shame on me for not putting a 22-year plan together, but to have north of 160 some employees and to have 7 different locations, I didn't envision that back in 2002. And there's a ton of things I wish I knew back in 2002 that I learned today. But I'll tell you, the way I learned those things, I think, was the best way for me to learn. Basically, this is a people-based business, and what we can provide to them is the key component. So the one piece of advice that I would give to anybody starting a business is, it's not easy, but you have to stay with your goals, and you have to work on those daily. And there's going to be days where you're going to love business. There's going to be days where you're wondering why you did this. But what you have to realize is what your original thought was why you started the business and where you want to go with the business. And just stay true to yourself and stay true to your employees, and everything will work itself out.